Hi there, and greetings from Bangkok, Thailand. I'm here hanging out on the Chao Phraya River, a nice peaceful spot in the midst of the chaos of the city. So this is another in my series of spiritual shortcuts. I'm just trying to dig deep and come up with some sort of basic, simple concepts that people can just kind of chew on that can be ideas to apply to life in general that can be very transformative and helpful in propelling oneself along the path of life in a sort of more transforming, more evolving kind of a way, just to apply some basic concepts to our beliefs and how those beliefs shape our world and our world view and our actions and what we're doing with our lives. So idea number 2 here is to understand that there is no such thing as bad energy. That which we conceive of as bad or negative energy. Now first, a clarification of positive and negative energy, because there's two completely different meanings for those terms. So the first understanding of positive and negative energies would be good and bad. Positive as in good, beneficial, helpful, useful, that which we desire, versus negative of bad, unpleasant, challenging, difficult, painful, bad. So that's one definition. But then there is positive and negative energy forces, as in electromagnetism and the positive and negative polarities of a magnet. So I'm talking about positive and negative as in good and bad. So there is no such thing as negative energies in terms of bad energies. All energy is just energy. There's nothing ever wrong with energy. And what I'm talking about here in a personal sense is our own personal energies of our emotions, and especially the so-called negative emotions of fear and anger and guilt and shame and resentment and all that stuff. That anything which we label as bad energy, or when we say that somebody, that person just has bad energy, negative energy, really what we actually mean is denial of energy. It isn't that they have bad energy, it is that they are in a state of imbalance, of denial of their true self, that they have repression of their natural free-flowing energies. Natural free-flowing energy is the basis of the universe, and that which we are seeking is to bring ourselves into a state of greater spontaneity of our personal energies. So the practical application of this in someone's daily life is to keep in mind that whatever you're feeling, whatever you're thinking, anger, fear, resentment, jealousy, shame, guilt, revenge, there is nothing ever wrong with any thought or emotion. It is how we channel that energy, what actions we take from that energy, how we work with that energy, that is the important concept to keep in mind. And that any energy state which we are in can be transformed, can be changed and altered and evolved into a more beneficial energy state by working with that energy as opposed to denying that energy. And so that's the basic concept that I'm getting across here, is that repression never works. Repression of anger, repression of fear, seeking to distract ourselves from what we are feeling and experiencing within. This is not working with the energy. This is denying the energy, repressing the energy, trying to get away from the energy, hoping that it will change on its own, go away, disappear. And that is not the way that it works. Energy does not disappear. So just to keep in mind along the path of life that all energy is good energy, is positive energy when it's worked with correctly, when it's channeled correctly, when it's mastered, as opposed to repressed and denied. So within that perspective, that framework, to always seek to be more aware of our energy states, what we are thinking about, what we are feeling, what our impulses are, what our desires are, to seek to become more aware of all that as opposed to less aware,